The Shenandoah Valley has long been known for both its beauty and fertile farmland. In the heart of the valley, Wayne and Brian Garber operate a crop, hay, and beef cattle farm that has been in their family nearly 2 centuries. Like many farmers, they can detect subtle changes to their land over time. The brothers began to notice differences along the banks of the waterways winding through their pastures. These streams provide the only permanent water source for their cattle, but their frequent presence had begun to cause noticeable erosion.
We've actually witnessed in a couple places where the stream changed enough it used to be on one side of a fence and it actually had moved under a fence or even onto an adjacent property just from cattle having access.
The Garbers began to consider ways to reduce the erosion and better manage their pastures. They had several ideas, but money to implement them was not readily available. Eventually, they worked with the Headwaters Soil and Water Conservation District to identify funds through a cost share program offered by the Virginia Department of Conservation and Recreation. Work that had once been cost prohibitive can now become a reality.
If the state wants projects like this done, there's no way farmers can do it on their own.
Additional funding became available from the DuPont Natural Resource Damage Assessment and Restoration Settlement and from the Virginia Clean Water Revolving Loan Fund. Through the Clean Water State Revolving Fund, the Environmental Protection Agency makes funding available to states for high-priority water quality activities. The Virginia Department of Environmental Quality utilized the VCW RLF to provide a no-interest loan to the Garbers. This allowed them to begin installing agricultural best management practices on their farm.
They made it entirely possible for the fact that they took care of the bills until it was all said and done, and we didn't have to dip into our operating money while it was going on. All the contractors involved in the project, as they would send invoices, we basically could hand them over. They were paid off till the project was said and done, and then our cost share money went to pay them back when it was all said and done.
The project involved the installation of over 2 miles of water lines and new watering troughs for the cattle.
Now we've got water strategically placed to where they have minimal walking distance to get to clean, fresh water, and they can still utilize grass that would normally go to waste.
Along the stream the cattle once accessed, new fencing has been installed to create about 77 acres of riparian buffers. This makes for cleaner waterways that benefit both the Garbers and everyone downstream. The success of the project led the Garbers to receive the Pisces Award for Outstanding System Partnerships from the EPA, one of only 5 exceptional awards given out each year.
We didn't go into it for the recognition of it. We went into it because it needed to be done, and as farmers, the land is what sustains us. That's our living. If we don't protect and do our part for the land, it doesn't take care of us.
Owning property is a responsibility. Property owners have a bigger responsibility, I suppose, by the amount of land that we actually have. So I think we all want cleaner, better water. You take the knowledge in your generation, you hope to put that knowledge to a good use, and I think this project is just that.